He spent 5 years in prison taking the fall for his brother. Inside he saved the son of a billionaire by chance. The billionaire gave him $100 million as a reward. The moment he was released he called his father, ready to share the incredible news. But his dad hung up as soon as he heard his voice. Worried something was wrong at home, he rushed back immediately. Just as he reached the door, he heard his sister-in-law complain about his timing. She was upset she missed her prenatal appointment because they had to rush to transfer the house deed. His mother said it was for their own good. After all, he had paid for the house. With his record, finding a job would be tough. What if he stayed and lived off them forever? The sister-in-law scoffed, saying he should rent a place. She refused to live with an ex-convict. Hearing their conversation, his trembling hand paused before knocking. His heart, filled with longing, plummeted to the depths. Though it was June, he felt trapped in an icy chill. This door before him was the one he dreamed of for 5 long years. Yet now, standing before it, he felt as if he stood at a cliff's edge, frozen. His parents favored his brother, but his brother had always adored him. He went to prison to protect his brother. Surely his brother wouldn't want to kick him out. Thinking this, he finally knocked on the door. His mother opened it. Feigning surprise, she called him Jake. "You're back already. Your father just left to pick you up." Then she looked him over and forced a pained expression. "Oh dear. These years have been so hard on you, you've lost weight." If he hadn't overheard her at the door, if her concern had been genuine, how different things would feel. He replied with a hint of sadness, "It's fine, getting a cab was easy." He stepped inside the house. His sister-in-law rushed over, spraying him with sanitizer. She seemed ready to douse him with the whole bottle. "Don't take it the wrong way, I'm just cleaning off the bad luck." Her words said not to mind, but her face showed nothing but pure disgust. She saw him as a criminal. She forgot he went to prison for her and his brother. He said nothing and walked toward his old room. "Don't bother, there's no room for you here." After 2 steps his father spoke up. He was sitting on the sofa smoking. The ashtray was full of fresh cigarette butts. His arrival seemed to bring great distress. He stopped and looked at his dad. "I was in prison for 5 years, I didn't die. Do I not even deserve a room in my own home?" His father put out his cigarette and said bluntly, "We have so many people and so few rooms, where would you fit?" He didn't argue and asked, "Where's David? Is this his idea too?" Then his brother David came out of the bathroom, looking at him with a troubled expression. "Brother, Lisa is 2 months pregnant. With you here, space really is tight. But don't worry, you're my own brother. You come first if you really need to stay. I'll clear out the nursery we prepared for the baby." His brother seemed willing. He nodded and said straight up, "Fine, the baby isn't due for 8 months. I'll stay for a while then." Hearing this, his brother's face instantly froze. He moved his lips, wanting to speak, but held back. His sister-in-law couldn't take it. She rushed over and yelled, "How can you be so selfish? Can't you see there's no room? You'd really take the nursery from your own niece or nephew? How shameless." He laughed bitterly, looking at her. "We all fit before. I was just in prison. The baby isn't even here yet. How is there suddenly no room? And have you forgotten? I paid for this house in full." His dad slammed the table and shouted, "Jake, what is this attitude? You think paying for one house makes you something special? You just got out and you're demanding your house back. What disappoints me isn't asking for the house back. It's that you won't even give me a room to stay in. I told you from the start there's no room for you here. If you need a place, go rent one yourself. We owe you nothing." His father fumed with anger. He was clearly kicking him out. Those words, "We owe you nothing." Who was it that begged me with tears to take the fall? Who said if I took the blame, I'd be the family's savior, and they'd spend a lifetime repaying me? Now I just want to stay in a room that's rightfully mine. Is that too much to ask? Is this what your repayment looks like? He spoke each word deliberately. A storm of emotions churned inside him. His brother and sister-in-law took his car speeding the wrong way and killed someone. His parents came to him immediately. They said they worked so hard to get his brother into a top college. His future was so bright. His life couldn't be ruined by one accident, while he was just a regular employee at a small company with far less promise than his brother. So they begged him through tears to take the blame, saying when he got out, the whole family would make it up to him. He didn't do it for a reward. He did it out of love for his parents and his brother. He sacrificed everything and went to prison for him, to protect his brother. He sold his car, drained his savings, lost his job to pay the compensation, took the blame and endured all the scorn. 5 years of prison suffering, he bore it all. But how could he have imagined what awaited him wasn't a closer family bond, but total betrayal and a crushing blow? His beloved family had become a pack of ungrateful backstabbers. "Brother, I know you're upset, but these 5 years you were inside haven't been easy for us either. Having an ex-con in the family, we face judgment everywhere we go. If you really lived here, who knows how much more we'd be laughed at. Can't you think about us for once?" The brother he gave everything to protect now showed his true feelings. To him he was now just a burden. Because of their family's shame, the last shred of hope in his heart was snuffed out. This house held no warmth for him anymore. He looked at his privileged brother and said coldly, "David, don't forget, you're the one who should be the convict. You're the one who shamed this family. If you care so much about appearances, you should have confessed back then, instead of benefiting from my sacrifice, taking over my house, and having the nerve to say I don't consider you." Hearing this, his brother's face turned ugly. He snapped back, annoyed about you taking the fall. "I already thanked you for that. What more do you want? You're my older brother. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Why do you keep bringing up such a small thing?" His brother spoke as if it were nothing, as if those 5 years in prison were just like giving him the biggest chicken drumstick. A simple thank you was enough. His father as always defended his brother, scolding him. The older brother should be like a father, doing something for your brother and expecting praise. How petty can you be? Right, you're just a useless ex-con. Coming home is just to leech off us if you sponge off your parents. How will my baby survive? His sister-in-law rubbed her belly and said harshly. His mother also looked serious, speaking to him gravely, "Jake, your father and I want to hold our grandchild. You're not a child anymore. It's only right you go rent a place on your own." They spoke one after another, each word like a sharp sharp knife, stabbing right through his heart. He was utterly devastated, but his eyes still betrayed him. Welling up, he looked at them, his voice hoarse. No wonder in all those 5 years inside, you never came to see me once. I told myself you were just too busy to visit, but the truth is you were just ashamed of me. He tilted his head back holding the tears in, then asked slowly and deliberately, I'll ask you one last time. Are you dead set on throwing me out today? Yes. His father answered without hesitation. His mother, brother and sister-in-law all wore the same resolved expression. On this matter there was clearly no room for discussion. In their eyes, he saw not a trace of affection. He nodded and said firmly, fine. If that's how it is, then starting today, I'm cutting all ties with you. I hope you won't regret.